What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So a while back, I made a video on the best bank accounts for your side hustle or small business. And after making that video, I started getting a lot of questions in the comment sections about the best business credit cards for your side hustle or small business. So today I thought we would break down the top 5 best business credit cards that will allow you to keep track of all of your business expenses, manage your business or side hustle as efficiently as possible, and get some pretty awesome rewards and benefits along the way. So if you want to maximize your small business or side hustle, then let's jump right into it. So as I talked about in my video on the best bank accounts for small businesses, regardless of whether you are an established LLC or corporation, or you're just running a little side hustle out of your house, separating your personal finances from your business's finances is so important for a number of reasons, but the biggest benefit by far is saving money on taxes. Without boring you to death, basically any legitimate business expense can be deducted from your business's income, which obviously is going to help lower your taxable income, meaning you will pay less in taxes. But in order to do that accurately and truthfully, we have got to keep things separate, and that's why not only having a separate bank account is so important, but also a separate business credit card. Okay, we've got a lot to cover, so let's start off with number 5 and work our way up to the number 1 best business credit card that is currently on the market for your side hustle or small business. Coming in at number 5 is the Chase Inc. Business Cash Credit Card. This is a very popular option that gives you 5% cash back on all office supply stores, internet, cable, and phone expenses on up to $25,000 in purchases each year. On top of that, you also get 2% cash back at all gas stations and restaurants on up to $25,000 per year, and 1% cash back on all other purchases with no limit. And this card also is currently offering a $750 sign-up bonus when you spend $7,500 in the first 3 months, which probably sounds insane, especially if you're just running a little side hustle. But even if you don't qualify for that sign-up bonus, this card has no annual fee, making it a great option if you are just getting started. I will also mention that there's a Chase Inc. preferred option that has even better benefits, but does have an annual fee of $95 per year. So depending on whether or not you're able to justify that fee, you might also want to check out that option as well. Coming in at number 4 on our list is the American Express Blue Business Credit Card, which is one of my personal favorites, and currently gives you 2% cash back on all eligible purchases up to $50,000 per year, and 1% cash back on everything else above that limit. So for most of us running a small business or side hustle, we probably aren't spending $50,000 per year on one card, meaning you're basically going to be getting 2% cash back on everything, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. The other cool benefit with really any American Express credit card is that they don't usually give you a hard credit limit, and instead, the amount that you are able to spend with this card will increase over time as you spend more and pay it off, and that means that in most cases, you'll be able to put much larger purchases on an American Express card than you would with other options that are currently on the market that probably give you a hard credit limit. Similar to the Chase Inc. credit card, the American Express Blue Business Card has no annual fee, so again, this is a fantastic option if you are just getting started. Coming in at number 3 on our list is another American Express card, but instead of cash back, this one is going to give you points which you can then redeem for all kinds of great rewards, and that would be the American Express Business Gold Card. I have reviewed the standard Amex Gold Card, which is the personal credit card that I currently use the most, but the business version takes it up a whole nother notch. This card currently gives you 4 points per dollar on your 2 highest spending categories each month, which is pretty awesome, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. They are also currently offering a 70,000 point sign-up bonus when you spend $6,000 in the first 3 months, which again might sound really high, but that many points is worth about $700 depending on how you redeem it. Now, those points can add up very quickly, which means you'll probably get a lot of benefit out of this credit card, but the biggest downside is that it does have an annual fee currently of $295 per year, which if you're just getting started, then this is probably not going to be the best option unless you spend a lot of money on this card. I will also throw in here that American Express also offers a platinum version of this card, which offers even better benefits and travel rewards, and does have a much higher annual fee of $595 per year. So if you can justify that expense, then definitely check out the platinum version as well. Coming in at number 2 on our list for the best business credit cards is a bit of a curveball, but that would be the Hilton Honors American Express Business Card. Sorry that we have 3 American Express cards in a row, but they do have some pretty great options across the board. But the Hilton Honors Card is going to specifically target those that travel a lot and obviously stay at Hilton properties pretty frequently. This card currently gives you 12 Hilton Honors points for all hotels and resorts in the Hilton brand, 6 points on select business and travel purchases, and 3 points on all other purchases. Plus, on top of that, they're also currently offering a crazy 130,000 point sign-up bonus when you spend just $3,000 in the first 3 months, which is a much more realistic spending amount than some of those other crazy high ones that we talked about with other cards. And again, this depends on how you redeem those points, but 130,000 Hilton points can easily give you several nights for free at a Hilton property, or even be transferred to another service and give you free flights as well. Beyond that, they also give you 10 free airport lounge visits each year, which is really nice, since typically you have to have a much higher and more expensive credit card option in order to get access to those airport lounges. And all of that is yours for a pretty fair annual fee of just $95 per year. So if you're not ready to make the jump to one of those really expensive options, but you're also moving out of the free options, then this is a fantastic middle ground. Alright, so all of those are pretty great choices for sure, but in all of the research that I did and all of the business credit cards that I went through, this next card is definitely the best option currently on the market in my opinion. So coming in at number 1 on our list for the best business credit card would be the Capital One Spark Cash for Business credit card. Now, right off the bat, no, this card is not going to be the flashy American Express Gold or Platinum options or anything like that, so it's definitely not the coolest card in the world, so if you care about that kind of thing, then we'll just have to look past that. But at the end of the day, it's the rewards that these cards offer you that really matters. So the Capital One Spark keeps it pretty simple and gives you 2% cash back on everything without any limits at all. Plus, on top of that, they're also currently offering a $500 sign-up bonus when you spend $4,500 in the first 3 months, and there's no foreign transaction fee, plus they waive the annual fee for the first year. Now, the downside is that after the first year, the annual fee does go up to $95 per year, which in that case might make the American Express Blue business card the better option, depending on how much money you plan on spending, since that card has no annual fee ever. But if you know that you will at least hit that $4,500 sign-up offer in the first 3 months, then that free $500 that they are going to give you will cover the first 5 years of this card and then some, plus keep in mind that the first year is free anyways. So in my opinion, that would make this well worth it. So choosing the right business credit card for your small business or side hustle is largely going to depend on what your business's needs are. If you are just getting started and this is your very first business credit card, then you'll probably want to stick with something like the Chase Ink or the American Express Blue business cards, since both of those offer some fantastic and simple cashback rewards with no annual fee. However, if you know that you'll be traveling a good amount for whatever reason, then you'll probably be able to justify an annual fee, and if you spend a lot of money on this card, then there are some fantastic options, specifically from American Express, that are going to give you some insane benefits and some pretty crazy sign-up offers as well. But regardless of which card you decide to go with, I highly encourage you to seriously consider getting a separate business credit card, or at the very least a debit card with your business bank account, because separating those business expenses from your personal finances is so important if you want to run a legitimate business. And again, you don't have to be some established legitimate LLC or corporation in order to apply and get approved for these business credit cards. If you personally have decent credit history and you run even a sole proprietorship for your side hustle, then you probably will be able to qualify, so no worries there. Now that brings me to my very last point that I always like to answer with these kind of credit card reviews, and that is, what credit score do you personally need in order to improve your chances of getting approved? Well, as always, that depends on a lot of different variables, including not only your credit score, but your income, credit history, and a bunch of other stuff. But most of these cards recommend that you have a score in the high 600s or better in order to increase your chances of getting approved. So keep that in mind when you go ahead and apply, but as long as you have some kind of decent credit history and an established income, then you shouldn't have any problem qualifying for at least one of these options. Again, the right option for you and your side hustle or small business is going to depend on a number of variables, so I would love to hear what your favorite business credit card currently is down in the comment section below. And while you're at it, I'd love to hear what business bank account you were currently using for your small business or side hustle. As always, if you did get value out of this content and you want to help support me, it would mean a lot to me if you would hit the like button, button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who you think would get value out of this content as well. And as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch my video. I really do appreciate that. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.